mail and cases of water and whatnot. It's a set of 2 ceramic squeeze knife and safety cutter. You get 2 pieces here. You get the safety cutter and you get the squeeze knife. And these are remarkable. I have an earlier version of Slice, and I use it in my house just about every day.
Time. Yeah.
Just about every day. Erica Swineford is joining us, and she is here with something called Slice. This is the kind of thing that you reach for when you don't want to reach for steak knives and dull them and all that kind of thing, right?
Exactly, or hurt yourself, right? And yes, this is one of our newest cutters from Slice. So this is our squeeze cutter, and I'll show you why it's called the squeeze cutter in a second, but it's really our most robust blade that we offer, and it's so simple and easy to use. So it's called the squeeze cutter, and this is why. Right when you put it in your hand automatically squeezes that handle, and then the blade comes out to cut whatever it is you need to cut. But then when you let go, the blade retracts and it's safely back in there. And if you have little hands at home, there is a lock button on it so you can lock it so that it can't be open when it's squeezed. So they've really thought of everything with this one. It kind of feels like a utility knife in your hand. And I love what you said, how many times a day you use this, because whenever I present these, literally everybody in the studio comes up and says, I use these multiple times a day, because we all have them and use them, because we all get packages, you know, throughout the week and sometimes throughout the day. And they're just so convenient.
They're so perfect. Don't miss out on these, because this is something, whether it's a package, whether it's something hard to open, whether it is maybe a case of water, or a potato chip bag, or whatever the case may be, or you're cutting a box down for recycling. This is important. What I find with my recycle bucket, it always fills up.
Yes, right.
Always fills up. And I will take tape apart. I will collapse boxes flat, and they're still too big.
Right, because we get so much right now at our doors, on our doorsteps, in boxes. And this not only gets into your packaging, but it cuts down that cardboard like it's butter. And then you're also getting this safety cutter as well. This is magnetic, so it can live right on the side of your refrigerator, which is really nice. You can just pop it on there and you always know where it is. But this is great for opening everything from mail to groceries to food to drinks to, you know, those packages that are kind of sealed multi-packs. You can open everything with this because it has a little tiny, I like to call it a little bird beak, and they actually put an arrow on it so you know where the blade is. That's the blade, and that's where the magic is in this little safety cutter that opens everything from, you know, your mail, your food, to even clamshell packages so easily.
And clamshell packaging, or what we call the devil's packaging, is usually the kind of packaging they put around batteries, toys, razors, sometimes cold medicine.
Yes, right, absolutely. And it goes right through it like it's butter. And this is the demonstration I always love. If you're wondering, you know, why Slice is so popular and has been so popular here at QVC, well, you notice the blade, I took a blade out of our Slice cutter, is white, and that's because it's made of ceramic. So unlike these guys that you can see, this one's rusty and they dull and they get chipped. Ceramic lasts up to 11 times longer. But what Slice also did was they changed the angle of the blade. They simply widened that V so that even though I can cut through that cardboard and I can cut that cardboard down for recycling, I can put this right against this balloon and it doesn't pop the balloon. And I think that's why we all love it so much and we use it, and this is what we go to in our homes. And just to show it's a real balloon, it's real. I always like to prove that, and that's what it's all about. They really set out to create a better blade, and they did.
And if you are opening mulch, potting soil, all those kinds of things that we're dealing with this time of year, grass seed or grass patch.
Yes, yes.
Which comes in bags, or diapers.
All of these things that, we normally are, you know, either grabbing the knife out of the butcher block, maybe we're using our teeth in a pinch because we're trying to get that pack of diapers open really quick while the baby's on the changing table. This just makes everything so simple and easy to get into.
And it's going to be so important for so many reasons. No matter when you need to open something, don't grab a sharp knife out of the knife block, because it, A, won't be sharp very long, and B, it can be very dangerous. This is your better solution. Set of 2, you get the small safety cutter and the squeeze knife, and you're ready to roll.
You are, and it is really a total package. So that squeeze cutter is going to be kind of take the place of your utility knife, take the place of whatever it is you open, your packages that come to your door every day with, and then that safety cutter is going to be great for everything in the kitchen, in the bathroom, all of these kind of multi-packs of things. And really, I could use either cutter on this, but these multi-packs that are wrapped, whether it's cases of water, whether it's something as simple as this, just tissues, it helps you get into everything so quickly and easily, and it's not a struggle anymore. It just makes it simple, and then you're on to doing what you need to do, whether it's host that cookout, serve that dinner, blow your nose, whatever it is, you're in it and you're all about it.
And if you're buying tissue in bulk in a lot of stores, your regular grocery stores will sell these boxes in sets of 4 or 8 or 12 sometimes. This is going to be important because you need to be able to get into this and then go around the house and replenish.
Right, because normally, this is what we're doing. And, it might not take an hour, but it takes like those few extra seconds when you're trying to get out the door or get on to the next thing and you're breaking your fingernails or you're using your teeth. And it's so simple and easy with Slice. It just goes right through it and you are into your package and you can do what you need to do. And then again, you have that blade that, although it cuts down that cardboard, it doesn't pop that balloon, and that's why I think it's been so popular here.
And that's why so many people are looking for Slice. They're looking for whatever configuration we have because it's going to make such a difference when they're opening things in their home like dog food, bottles of water, bottles of juice, snack bags, boxes, packages, whatever the case may be. We're going to help you do all of that quickly and easily. Erica, nice to have you back, my friend.
Great to have you. Great to be here, I should say. Thanks, Steve.
Nice to see you, as always. Now, still to come, we have a pill keeper.